Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk about it's been 6 years since we adopted our dog Lexi. Let's talk about it. I want to break down the kind of the pros and cons. So my dog Lexi, we adopted her during the pandemic back in 2020. We trialed for a week and then we definitely wanted Lexi in our house. Again, this was right when everything shut down. She was rescued in Guadalajara, Mexico, transferred up to Washington State right before everything shut down. And literally, we were probably one of the first people to kind of look at her on a website, trial her. And she was literally probably the only dog left at the rescue. You know, during that time, everyone was adopting pets left and right. With Lexi, I think she was literally the last one at the rescue before everything shut down. And the rescue believes that she was like a retriever cattle dog mix. I was a little hesitant at the beginning when we started looking for dogs and we saw Lexi on the website, the Wet Noses website. She's a little bigger than what I was hoping for. I was looking at no more than probably like 55 pound dog. But after the trial, we trialed her for a week. We definitely wanted her. She's now 75 pounds. I just took her to the vet yesterday to get her allergy shot. But I believe took her for her first vet visit. She was roughly about 67 pounds. So eventually, we paid her adoption fee, which was, I think, right around $400. She was spayed, neutered, whatever you want to call it, and had all her shots. And we've kept up with all our shots since then. At the time when we adopted Lexi, my kids were already older as well. They were hounding me during the pandemic to adopt a dog. We'll take care of her. The standard things that kids say, we'll take care of her, we'll feed her, we'll walk her. They were a little older, 16 and 15 years old at the time, and they really did help out with the, daily tasks of taking care of a dog, which was great. A little relieving to have that additional help. Because having a dog, there is a lot of responsibilities with it. It's not like a cat where you just leave it all day in the house. They don't need walks. They don't need to burn off energy. Especially a big dog. Also just feeding her, right? Like for Lexi, we just can't leave food in a bowl. She's very, very food motivated, eats like a pig if you let her. She would literally go through a whole bag of dog food. She's that food motivated. And part of that's probably just coming from the streets. We feed her with a puzzle bowl too, because she's quickest eater in the world. And we feed her 3 times a day. That's one of the responsibilities. And taking her out for a walk. She's a big dog with a lot of energy. So just getting out, smelling the world as well is something that's really important to Lexi. So having that help at the time with my kids being older, they did it, and they did it without any complaints. But now that they're out of the house, it's all on me, and it's been okay. We have a set schedule when I walk Lexi throughout the day and when I feed her, and she has that routine down pat, so she's okay with that. But the biggest thing is, I think, is just making sure she gets her walks. She loves to go out there and smell. That's her time. It's not my exercise time. It's just going out there and just enjoying the roses, smelling all the smells. I rotate, 3 different parks during the week, kind of get her some different smells and things like that. So that really helps. And not only for Lexi, for me as well, Lexi really helps keep my spirit up throughout the week, especially, during the walks. It really helps clear my mind, kind of think about certain things. And again, I just love seeing her crooked tail wag during the walks as well. And overall, Lexi is a very laid back dog, very tame. She does get excited occasionally, but what pet or even child doesn't get excited occasionally?
Now for the cons of having this little dog. She's a shedder. She loves to shed. She's a hairy dog. There's hair on my clothes, on the floor, in the car, everywhere there's hair. So that's probably one of the cons. We're used to it. It's okay. We just have to work around it, and I'm not complaining at all, huh, Lexi? We're not complaining at all. The other cons, she can be expensive. Now there's daily costs involved with having a dog, like food, supplements now she's getting older, and then dog treats, right? We give her dog treats throughout the day. So there are some costs to that every month. She gets a bag of her dog food. I think it's like a 20-pound bag. It's roughly about $70 a month. So that's something that is expensive, cost of dog food and treats. There's the occasional, daycare. She's got to go to daycare every now and then when I'm out of town for the night. But for the most part, the kids, my kids, who are both out of the house, my daughter lives on her own, but she'll come and take care of the dog if I need to go somewhere for the week. And then my son, who's in college, when he's back home for break, he'll take care of the dog if I need to head out of town. And the last, I guess, con, I would put it, is occasionally when we have guests come to the house, she can get a little aggressive. I think she's very territorial when it comes to having guests come into the house. She'll kind of go up to them pretty aggressively and sniff them out, try to herd them. And that's the kind of the cattle dog that's in her. Like I said, she's a retriever / cattle dog mix. So I think that's the part of the cattle dog where she tries to kind of herd them. After a few treats given by the guests, she starts to settle down. That's pretty much it as far as the cons, but overall, I mean, she's been such a great addition to the house. She lifts my spirits up, and she's a good dog overall, laid back, pretty relaxed. So yeah, so tell me your thoughts. What is your pet like? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. I'll see you all at the next video.